Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So ignore my hair, I'm still in my pajamas, but I've got to get ready because the husband and I are supposed to be going Christmas shopping this afternoon. So this is going to be a get ready with me because I have to get things done today, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead. Today we're going to be using some new items that I got in my Boxy charm, which I posted that video the other day. So we're going to be using some of those new items and just kind of doing a normal get ready with me so that we can walk through some of these items and how they perform and how they are. So let's just get started. I'm going to start off using Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Primer. I'm not fully here at all yet. So I'm just going to kind of prime my problem areas. And then we're going to kind of move into a foundation I know performs well, because when you're running around with my husband, you do not have time to stop and, oh, I need to check my makeup, because he is not a people person. And so he's ready to get in there, get out, and be on his way. So, yeah. I forgot. I rearranged my makeup area yesterday when I was putting away my stuff from my Boxy charm, and so I'm trying to get used to my new setup. It's a little much. I'm going in next with the Maybelline Fit Me Matteless Poreless foundation, just because this does not take much maintenance and it is my correct shade. If the NYX was my correct shade and I didn't have to add all that extra powder to it, I would be wearing it because it absolutely needs no touch-ups whatsoever. But since it is not my correct shade, I have to add a layer of powder to it, which makes it, after a few hours, feel very heavy. So maybe while I'm out today, I might run into Ulta real quick and get me my correct shade in that. But anywho, I hate my nose crevices. I just hate them. But this is a good foundation. It just, no matter the fact that it is a matte foundation and that I use a matte primer, I'm still going to have to blot this in a few hours because the oil will come through it. I can use everything matte in the world with this foundation, and I'm still going to have to blot it. I'm not having to blot that NYX foundation, which is just like a whole nother world to me right now. I've never had a foundation that I didn't have to blot, so it is just amazing to me. Okay, so I think we're well foundationed at this point. We're just gonna get this all put away, wipe off my hand, and we're gonna kind of continue the same kind of cohesion with the concealer. I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Ivory. And I definitely need this today because I look like I haven't slept in a week. Just gonna pound the concealer under my eyes. So today we're using a new setting powder and a new eyeshadow palette to see how those work out for me. I just totally missed the tube. I'm functioning on all cylinders today, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out under my eye, take it up over my lid because there's enough there to do the whole area. Do that with both eyes real quick. Okay. So one of the new items we're going to be using today is the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Setting Powder. I got this in my Boxy charm. This is going to be the first time I'm using it, so. Doesn't really have a scent. I kind of like that. Because even though Cody Airspun is a good powder, that is a very strong scent. Oh, that looks really nice. I like that. This is a very finely milled setting powder, and I really like that because it is just kind of just soaking into my skin. It's not sitting on top of it and making it all cakey. It's just kind of like turning it into just like this flawless, smooth surface, and I really like that. But I need to kind of bake a little bit under my eyes. So we need to build this up a little bit. Ah, it's brand new, so it doesn't want to come out of the sifter. It's too full. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take and blend out this down my nose. Let me check it. Put a little setting powder on that as well. Now, I want to dust this all over my face. I'm going to take, this is supposed to be a round top blending brush for your foundation, but I want to kind of pounce this into my skin. So I'm just going to take this Luxe 532 brush that I got in my Boxy Luxe. I'm just going to kind of pat this powder all over my face. Okay. Oh, I just love that. That just looks so beautiful. Okay. Definitely going to be reaching for that more often. Now, for eyes today, we're going to be going into this Violet Voss HG Pro Palette. I love how the front of that looks. It's so pretty. And the color story in here is also very pretty as well. Just a warning though, I was swatching some of these yesterday, and this Wine and Dine shade will stain. So just be aware of that and be careful. Now, I'm going to do something today that I usually don't do. I'm going to actually use a primer on my eyes. I'm going to use this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion for a long-lasting eyeshadow base. And I'm just going to take, this is kind of a flesh tone color. I'm going to take this just flat brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just going to take and smooth that all over my lids. Because I've never used this eyeshadow palette before. I've never used a Violet Voss palette before. I do not know how those perform. So I'm going to do that one eye right now. And then I'm going to take, where's my brush? It's hiding from me. I told you I was going to get this together and it just hasn't quite happened yet. I'm going to take this big fluffy Alamar brush. I'm going to dip into this shade Thanks a Latte. We're going to be using Thanks a Latte, hashtag Teddy Bear, and Toffee today. So we're going to be going here, here, down here, and then back up here. So I'm going to dip into Thanks a Latte, and I'm going to set that primer with this shade. I'm just going to dust it all over my eyes, back and forth. Okay. Now that that's on, I'm going to use one of my new brushes that I got in my, oh, I'm bumping my camera, in my Boxy Luxe box. I'm going to be using this Luxe 229 tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade hashtag, and I'm going to take that into the crease. Okay. Okay, so see, we're just building up this orange in the crease. Back and forwards. Just a little bit at a time. Kind of stipple that shade throughout. Okay, so I have that laid down, and then I'm going to go in with a, come on, work with me here. I'm going to go in with this Luxe 213 eye shading brush. It looks like that. We're going to go into the shade Teddy Bear, which is a chocolate brown. We're going to go into that outside corner and kind of up into the crease. Blend that out a little bit. Get me another blending brush here with nothing on it. This is just an e.l.f. blending brush. And blend all of that together. And that's what we have right there. Now I'm going to take this Alamar flat brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Toffee. And I'm going to put that on my lid. And this is with a dry brush. I didn't even put any setting spray on there. And that is laying down fabulously. Okay. Now I'm going to take a Luxe 141 mini round brush. I'm going to dip into the shade Crystal. And I'm going to brush that up here into my brow bone just to highlight that area and round out this blend so it looks just beautiful. No sharp edges. And I'm going to put that into the inner corner. Kind of work it back and forth. Okay, so that's the look we're going for. So I'm going to step away for a second, do the other eye, and be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to dust off this bake underneath my eyes. There was very little fallout from those shadows, so that's also a very good plus in my book. I'm just going to dust off this bake. I'm going to take this Aesthetica P12 brush and just kind of brush down any extra powder on my face. And then I'm going to refresh my makeup with this Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. Okay. That just helps with keeping the kind of powdery look down. I move stuff around. I can't find my thing that I fan with. Okay. I'm just going to use this. Okay. So now that we're done with the eyeshadow for now, I'm debating on whether I want to smoke out the under eye or not. So we're just going to wait and see. Let's move on to contour and bronze. Of course, we're going into the Park Avenue Princess palette. I'm going to be going into Princess Cut today. And I'm going to be trying out a new brush, this Luxe 680 Pro Precision Face Brush. Has a nice angle on it. So we're going to go into Princess Cut. And then, okay. Oh, I do like that. Oh, see, my bad side is actually applying easier than my good side. Go figure. Okay, so we have contour on. Just gonna wipe this off real quick. If y'all are ever wondering what I'm doing right, like down here, I have a little towel I wipe off my brushes on, just to kind of keep down on the mess. We're going to go into Wet n Wild Queensland for bronzer today. I'm gonna try a different brush. I'm gonna go in with this Equate Angle brush. Oh. I'm hitting pan on this. It's just making me feel some kind of way. Get all of this blended out. Okay, and like I said, I'm starting to hit pan. That's how much I love this bronzer. Okay, bronzer's on, contour's on to blush. We're using Laura Geller today. Get me out my Luxe 516 brush. This is not a Luxe commercial. I have a lot of Luxe brushes. And we're going to apply this onto the face and sweep it back into the contour. Okay. So, for a highlight today, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in the shade Frozen Peach. I like how light this is. I'm going to be using my Luxe 522 Taper Highlighting Brush. And I'm just going to dip into this. Go in. You know, I think I might smoke out that under eye. I think I'm gonna do that. Just hit some of the finer points with some highlight. You know me, I love to bathe in highlight. So, let's go in with a couple of small brushes. Where's my other one? It disappeared. Oh, it's in the back. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to go back into this Violet Voss HG palette. I'm going to take this Luxe 220 flat definer brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Hashtag, which is that orange shade, and I'm going to take that all along my bottom lash line. Okay, then I'm going to take this Luxe 111 flat mini angle brush. I'm going to kind of dip back into that Hashtag and kind of start smoking that out a little bit. But I'm not going all the way across. I'm just going to go about halfway through. Then I'm going to take a Luxe 141 mini round brush. I'm going to just tap into Teddy Bear right at the tip of the brush. And brush that in as well. Just a little bit more right here in this corner. Alright, and now that I've got the bottom lash line connected up here, I'm just going to kind of smudge that a little bit. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to take this little no-name angle brush right here. I'm going to go back into Crystal. And I'm going to brush that into this Hashtag on my lower lash right here in the tear duct. And there we go. That's kind of the under eye look I'm going for, so I'm going to be right back when I repeat it on the other eye. Okay guys, so now I have both eyes done. I'm going to just go back over the high points on my cheek with a little bit more highlighter, because girl just can't have just too much highlighter. And this is a softer highlighter than some of Jeffree Star's other highlighters. So it's good for kind of just like a subtle kind of thing. So you can kind of really layer that one up without too many issues of being like, oh my God, what did you do to your face? So, done with that. We're going to go into brows. We're doing e.l.f. Lift Brow Pencil. I hate the fact that they don't have the name of the shade or anything on the pencil, but you know, hey, do you. Just gonna brush this through real quick. I mean, this is a very good eyebrow pencil. I suggest this to everybody. It's e.l.f. It's not terribly expensive. It has a good spoolie. It's a thicker, more waxier consistency, so it kind of grabs and pulls the shade through the eyebrows at a more natural looking color than some other ones. You don't have to work too hard at it. They just need to put the damn name of the color on the pencil somewhere. Just a suggestion, in my humble opinion. Okay. Now, for mascara, I'm going to be using the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume Curl and Mascara, and unfortunately this is going to be the last time this is used on my channel unless I purchase some more, because I'm almost out and it's hitting its close to expiration mark. So it is time to get rid of it. But it is a good mascara. I like it a lot. So, all right. Okay. I can't talk when I'm putting on mascara, people. It's just impossible. I'll stab myself in the eye. I want to wonder how to put that back up. It's going in the garbage. Okay. And for lips today, we're going in with Jeffree Star's Baby Daddy. And you're like, but you wear that all the time. Well, I like it, okay? Shake it up real good. And all of his lipsticks just go on so easily. And like I pointed out to you guys before, I have some scarring over here and scarring down here. These just glide right over it, don't accentuate it. And they dry down, they don't transfer, so I love these lipsticks. Alright guys, going in with some Tarte Ready Set Radiant Setting Spray. Open my mouth too soon. Okay. Just setting the face. And so this is the completed facial look. So I will be right back when I get finished getting dressed and brushing out my hair so you can see what the whole look looks like at the end. Because I know right now my hair looks a hot mess. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. And of course, what did I forget to do again? I forgot to turn on my ring light. So, the whole video probably would have looked a whole lot better if I would have done that. But, I have combed out my hair. I'm just going to leave it down straight today. I've got all of my makeup on. My lipstick is dried down. And I think this looks like a pretty decent look to just go out and about and do some Christmas shopping and listen to my husband complain about traffic and people and going and shopping. Even though it's his idea. Anyway, guys, if you like this kind of video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. I'm here Monday through Thursdays before 4 p.m. Central Time. And leave a comment. Let me know. What do you guys want to see? All my social media will be linked down below. And we do have a new Facebook page, guys. And all that information will be in the description box below. So, come find me across the internet, send me a line, let me know what you guys want to see in future videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!